So when we get to this place, for instance, it's not about, Master, if you are willing, you can make me clean. It's about, Master, I know you are willing, and I know you are able. I know you are able. I also know you are willing. That thing is settled because I've gone to seek His will. I've been searching for His will. In the seeking realm, you seek to find. What the things you seek to find, they establish your faith. They increase your faith capacity. The things you seek to find, and when you find them, they become yours. When we say seek, we are talking about diligent seeking, relentless pursuit, not just random sampling. We are talking about being diligent to look for something relentlessly. You are looking for something. You are digging, researching. You are looking for it. When you find it, it becomes yours. That is what we mean by buy the truth and sell it not. To buy the truth is to seek for it and locate it as a gem, as a precious gem. It's to dig and dig and dig till you locate the rock. When you locate the rock and you build a house on the rock, that house will stand. But see, the seeking realm takes work. That's where faith without works is there. It must take work. Because you are pursuing, you are seeking to know. You build faith capacity by seeking to know the Lord. Number 2, seeking to know your inheritance in Him. And number 3, seeking to know His inheritance in you. These 3 things. At this level, that's how we build faith capacity. What do you seek? Number 1, you seek to know the Lord. Number 2, you seek to know your inheritance, your privileges, and your rights in Him. Then number 3, you seek to know His inheritance in you. And the two are different. And I think I've preached on these 2 titles. Yes. So you can search for it. These 2 titles, the inheritance of the believer, part 1, part 2. The first one was your inheritance in God. Second one is His inheritance in you. Ephesians 1:11-14 talks about your inheritance in Him, the privileges you have in Him. This realm of faith is now going to seek. Ephesians 1:11-12. It says, in Him also we have obtained an inheritance. We have obtained an inheritance. So this one talks about your inheritance in Him. Then come to Ephesians 1:18. Ephesians 1:18. The eyes of your understanding being enlightened, that you may know what is the hope of His calling, what are the riches of the glory of His inheritance in the saints. You see the 2 things. So this seeking realm of faith is concerned about seeking to know the Lord. Number 2, seeking to know your inheritance. What belongs to you. Number 3, seeking to know God's inheritance in you. In other words, seeking the kingdom and His righteousness. This is where the faith capacity is being built. The first realm of belief, you don't build anything. So many people dwell there just at the first realm. And we are always begging God for things and hoping that He will catch His attention. You see the asking realm. Many prayer meetings are at the level of asking. Many people go for prayer meetings. They don't know what they are. They don't know God. They don't know what belongs to them. They are only hoping that they will catch God's attention. So today they'll tell you, if you bring a handkerchief, you are going to catch God's attention. Then they'll bring handkerchief. So if you sow this amount, you are going to catch attention. Then they will bring that seed. They don't desire to know God for themselves. Neither do they desire to know what belongs to them. They are only content with asking God, the asking realm, and hoping that God answers. And so, we are saddled with a lot of disappointment. And sometimes we even get to think that God doesn't have our interest at heart. Because we are only hoping that God answers. But God will not have you at that level of faith perpetually. He wants you to grow. He wants you to grow beyond that. So he wants you to grow by seeking him. That's how you enlarge your faith capacity. Seeking to know the Lord. Letting that become your responsibility. Because there are things in God, they are not for casual browsers. They are for diligent seekers. People who will abandon themselves into seeking, research, building your relationship with the Lord. It's for your own good. It's not for God's good. It's for your good. There are things in God you can never access until you have built capacity through seeking his face and seeking to know what belongs to you. There are some things that will come to you naturally when you know they belong to you. And you will not struggle over them anymore. Because you know they belong to you. Number 3, by seeking his kingdom first. So when you seek his kingdom and you pursue his kingdom, the things that those at the asking realm, they are living all their lives trying to bring to themselves, those things will start chasing you. That is how God has arranged the kingdom and then our faith capacity. When you move from the asking realm and then you move on to the seeking realm, the things that people at the asking realm, they are laboring in, begging God, they will start chasing you when you go to the seeking realm and you see the kingdom. Those things will start chasing you. That's why Jesus Christ said, seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these other things, they will follow you, or they shall be added to you. You see how God has arranged it. So if you don't take care, you will spend all your life at the asking realm. And you will always be thinking that, why is this God so difficult to please? And why is it that he doesn't seem to be interested in my life? Why is God so far away from me? It's like I have to pray, I have to sow, I have to do this, I have to sacrifice, and still, no, you have not understood the words of Jesus. He says, leave the asking realm, come to the seeking realm, and you will find what is yours. When you get to that realm, it's not about asking, you will find what is yours. Because what you are looking for is not missing. Tell somebody, what you're looking for is not missing. Do you believe it? You see, because think about it. Think about this. Saul got up one day and he went to look for his father's lost donkeys. Were the donkeys missing? No, they were not missing. Because Samuel told Saul they have been found. So the donkeys were hidden for a season. Saul had to go seeking for the donkeys. But when Saul met Samuel, it wasn't about the donkeys. He said, forget about the donkeys. They have been found. He said, you left your father's house in search for donkeys. But then, the real thing that you are looking for is the kingdom. Get the kingdom first. The donkeys, where are the donkeys? When our worship of God, we make it revolve around our needs, we will always be marking time. Not until we take our eyes off our needs and put our eyes on his needs and begin to seek him for who he is and seek his kingdom and seek our place in his kingdom, we will always think that God is a difficult parent, an insensitive father. Carest thou not that we perish? Master, don't you care we are perishing? Look at the storm, look at the flood, look at the wind. And you are asleep in the boat, as if you didn't care. He was training them to leave the asking realm, to enter the seeking realm, where they are one with the master, and they can say, look, be still. It was an exam to promote them to the next level. That is why Jesus Christ was asleep. Because your teacher will not be with you in the exam hall. It's against the rules. Your teacher teaches you so that when the test comes, you can pass the test. Not to call him and say, come and show me where is X. Where they say, find X. I've been looking for X under the table everywhere. I can't find X. So can you come and show me where X is? No, he will not be allowed. So Jesus was trying to tell them, look, I want you to come up hither. That's why were they going to drown? No. He was with them, but he was at the bottom of the ship, taking a rest. But they failed the test. So he said he was quite peeved that they came to wake him up. He said, why is it that you didn't have faith? He said, I want to bring you to the seeking realm of faith.